All right, who's next? Let's talk about the work planner. So, I'm just gonna take it out for right now. I have this cover from Archer and Olive that I love to use for an A5. Do I need to back out a little bit? Am I too close for an A5? Okay. This is not completely ready yet because this was kind of a late entry into the planner lineup. So I decided to go with a Hobonichi Cousin, the full year, for my work planner. I feel like when I archive at the end of the year, I'm archiving my weeks. So that really means that when I'm carrying this around, if I have anything important in here that I want to keep, it has to be put into my weeks, because I won't keep the inserts from my ring planner. I will keep my weeks. So this will be saved. Just like, you know, the past years I already have sitting around. Now, the weeks will be archived at home. So if I ever needed to go back into my work notes and say, okay, when's the last time we did such and such a maintenance on an instrument, I would have to wait till I got home and dig through my planner. So what I did instead was I picked up the Cousin, and this is how it's going to work. So again, the monthly is kind of similar to what I do in my other two planners. It's kind of high level. Where am I scheduled? What meetings do I have? But it doesn't give any detail as far as where the meeting is or what time it is. So, and I'm not done. I'm trying to catch up, you know, because I'm kind of weird about it, but I feel like for a bound book, I don't want to have like, I don't want to start on February 14th and leave the previous month and a half blank. So I'm trying to catch up on this, but so that's what I'll do with my month. And then for my week, I have my check boxes that I love. And so I will check off anything that comes up or put an X if it's canceled. So this is very similar to what I do in my ring planner. So yes, it's a little bit of duplication. So here's where it gets different. In the pages, the daily pages, this is where I keep notes, like we had to reinstall Excel on such and such an instrument on this day, and where are the hard copies of the software kept. So then I have that information for as far as what day we did it, but also up in the front, I'm using this as kind of like a table of contents where I can go, oh yeah, that's when we installed Excel on Angel, which is one of our instruments. And so I'll know it was on the 3rd, and I can go back here and go, oh yeah, I can read through this and know what we did and where these discs are kept. And again, so like on this day, we did another, like a part change on an instrument. So I made sure that I put that in my table of contents. Needle seat replaced on Angel, so that if I have to do it on the other instrument, or I want to know when did I do this on Angel, I can go, oh yeah, this was the 4th of January, and I can look on the 4th of January, and I even wrote down my little notes I made to myself for instructions. So, because it's probably gonna be a long time before I have to do it again, so I'm gonna need to be able to go back and find this, and this will be archived at work. So I will have this, even when I move out of it next year into a new one, this will stay at work. It won't come home, because I'll have all this information I'll need to keep at work. So some days I won't need any notes, because if I'm scheduled on the bench, which means I'll be running patient samples, basically, I probably won't need any notes that day. So And usually weekends I don't need notes. I do realize that I'm duplicating work here. Sometimes I have 2 meetings at the same time, so I don't do the time blocking. Like I have, of course now I can't find an example, but it happens all the time. Yeah, right here I have a Department of Laboratory Medicine and Pathology town hall meeting at the same time as a support team meeting. Well, no, I'm not going to pull a Hermione Granger and go to both at the same time, but as you can see, I list them both because sometimes one of them gets canceled, and if it doesn't, I know which one is more important. So I like to keep all the meetings right there. And so really, it's important for me to have this kind of archive too, as far as what meetings. And if there's any notes I need to take at any of these meetings, it will happen on the daily pages. So, because sometimes, you know, you'll get a task when you're at a meeting, someone will say, okay, I need you to do such and such. So that would be when I would write it in the daily pages. So, let's see. That is my work planner. Again, I said it's not quite done yet, but I've been using this cover from Archer and Olive, which I love. So the thing about the A5, a lot of people say it's just not portable. Well, I don't think carrying this A5 is worse than, I mean, these aren't that much. Sure, this is taller, but this is much thicker. So I'll be leaving this at work on my desk probably all week, and then I'll take it home on Friday so that on the weekend I can, prepare and put all my meetings in for the following week. And when I bring it home, I want it to be relatively easy to carry. So instead of getting a big leather cover, I just like these smaller covers that are a little more slim fitting and light. So I also have a couple Coach ones. I have these Coach ones too that are very thin and light. So I don't know if it'll fit with, because I wanted to put this in a clear cover. I don't know. I think I almost had to trim the cover last time I did this. Oh, it will go in, but once I put a clear cover on that, I don't think it's going to go in. So I'll just stick with the Archer and Olive. That's fine. Okay, I only have one more thing, I promise. I know I've just drone on and on and on, but it has been a long time since I've done a video. All right, what's next? One more thing. One more thing. So this is my 3rd try at a 5-year Hobonichi. I did the A6 one year, totally screwed it up, didn't do it for months, and then I was like, no, I can't deal with this, so I got rid of it. Then the following year, I thought, well, maybe I just needed more room. Well, that was not it either, because I botched that one, and actually I still have it. I do have a purpose for this, why I keep this now. I will show you in a minute. So I kept last year's because sometimes I use the pages. If I really screw something up badly in here, I just put white out over it, and then I cover that section with a piece of, like a page cut out from this old book, and it works actually pretty good. So I'm keeping it in this Chic Sparrow TN, although I don't even have it in the strings right now. I just like to put it in here. I just love, love, love this planner, or this TN. So let me show you what I'm doing. I'm using my fountain pen because any excuse to use my fountain pen, I will. Just because I like the inks. And so far I'm up to date. And once in a while, I will put a picture. And interesting enough, I have to see if I can take this off, because I just found out on Facebook yesterday I can remove the back. This is actually sticky paper. So this is printed from a Canon Selfie. And so I have to go back through here. I only have like 3 pictures in here so far. And I can peel off the back and it won't be so thick, which I was kind of worried about. I'm not doing pictures every day, but I figure over the course of 5 years, I'm going to end up, it's going to be monstrous. So I will take any opportunity to keep it thinner. I was even thinking about just printing it out on regular printer paper, but I don't know. The Canon Selfie, I've got to say, I'm kind of impressed because I had the little Canon Ivy and that thing was horrible. So anyway, I am up to date on that. Pretty excited. Yeah. So I'm doing good so far. I think I'm going to make it. 3rd time's a charm, right? So that is my last, I don't know if you could really call it a planner, I guess. Yeah, it's more of a memory keeper, I guess. So I have my work planner, my ring planner, my weeks, and my 5-year. And that's it. That is the whole shebang. I do have a couple other things coming up. I do have another cover coming from Hobonichi that is going to be so pretty. I don't know if I'll do an unboxing because I think there's probably been several unboxings. The rose, what's it called? Petite Rose cover. It's so gorgeous. It's going to look really good. So I'm going to have a new cover. So a new project, a new cover. Actually, I have 2 new projects coming up. I'm doing 2 projects that I will share with you later. I just have to get all the stuff. And I'm pretty excited about them. So that is my planner stack for 2022 as it stands now. I reserve the right to change it at any time. So if you have any questions, let me know, and I will try to put in the names of some of these shops. Other than that, that is all that's going on. So, till next time, talk to you later. Bye.